Just imagine a life where all you gotta do is eat, play, poop, and sleep all day, every day. How nice. How lucky. Now just imagine having all these perks and being spoiled rotten with millions of dollars of treats. That's hitting the jackpot. The world is filled with spoiled pets, but although some rely on their owner's money, a lucky few are self-sufficient and have their own fortunes. They worked hard for their money. You might have come across lists of the world's richest families, richest CEOs, or even the world's richest men and women, but have you ever come across a list of the world's richest pets? Well, here we look at the wealthiest animals whose purses are fatter than many people's. Excited? The wealth these loving critters have is no joke, but please excuse us for a while as we cry at our 50-cent bank balance. A quick question before we dive into the richy rich lives of these pets. Would you ever write a will for your pet? If it's a considerable lump of cash, please let us know in the comments below. Folks, while you make your pet's purse fat, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification to all so you never miss one of our oh-so-interesting videos from us. We want you guys to be part of our family as we bring you 3 great new videos weekly. Hit that intro. Now, let us look at these fancy schmancy fellas. 1. Giggu, $15 million. Giggu is a real-life British chicken that you would otherwise think lays golden eggs given the amount of wealth this dinner item has in their account. Miles Blackwell, a British multimillionaire publishing tycoon, built a fortune in his lifetime. Then one fine day his chicken was allowed to cross the road. Why? To get her fortune, of course. It happens to be that in 2002, Giggu accumulated more money than most Americans will ever have due to Blackwell passing away and leaving a will for his furry friend. Lucky chicken got to inherit a whopping $15 million, only after he himself died after his wife 3 weeks earlier. What a turn of events. Giggu is the only hen to reach the top 10 and one of the few to be considered a pet. Poor bird has no idea about how this elevated its pecking order. 2. Oprah Winfrey's dogs, $30 million. Oprah Winfrey's will reportedly provides a fortune for whatever dog she leaves behind when she dies. That is, if Oprah is not immortal, which we find hard to believe. Anyways, her fluffy friends Sadie, Sunny, Lauren, Layla, and Luke have got a more secure future ahead of them than any of us, having a will amount of $30 million at their disposal, a sizable portion of her overall fortune. Oprah's furry family makes regular appearances on her Instagram as they are a part of her family. These good dogs will have all the best treats available to them if they ever have to grieve her death. 3. Kalu, $90 million. Kalu's tale is remarkable. Patricia O'Neill, daughter of the Countess of Kenmore, rescued this fun-loving chimpanzee when he was chained to a tree in Zaire, Africa. Since then, he now lives in a luxury mansion in South Africa, being the richest ape in the world. Patricia is an animal lover and added Kalu on her will to receive 90 mil. Holy! On top of this, if Kalu ever gets bored, he also inherits an Australian farm. More land for the taking and roaming. 4. Toby Rhymes, $92 million. Toby Rhymes is a poodle, a lucky royal poodle that is allegedly descended from a poodle of the same name owned by Ella Wendell. Who is Ella, you ask? Well, she was an eccentric rich lady that lived in NYC and died in 1931. When she died, she is reported to have left anywhere from $30 to $92 million. All of that dog's descendants were from then-named Toby Rhymes, who had inherited the money. Passed down from generation to generation, the riches continue to grow. Fact or fiction, it's a cool story. Ella Wendell adored Toby so much that she lavished him with extravagant presents and went to great lengths to ensure that her pet dog had all he needed. Toby resides in New York City in his cushy Fifth Avenue apartment. He returns to his penates in his 4-poster bed after dining at a nearby restaurant every evening. This 4-legged canine goes out more than we do. We officially declare ourselves as sad schmucks. Hey you pet-loving folks, we are now about halfway through and things are about to get even more interesting. If you love animals, give us a thumbs up. If you would give anything to your pets, give us a subscribe. And if you want your pets to be the center of attention, leave a comment below about them. We would woof to hear about it. Pun intended. Next, on with it. 5. Grumpy Cat, $100 million. Who doesn't remember the Grumpy Cat? We might have even made a meme back in 2014. We bet you too might have done the same. The internet's favorite kitty had to be Grumpy Cat, the pet whose seemingly ever-depressed frown helped it net a personal coffee brand, a Christmas movie, and nearly 1 million followers on Instagram. Hey, maybe we too should try to be grumpy. Seems like a good strategy nowadays. Although her net worth has been disputed, thanks to the merchandising deals, paid appearances, a Lifetime movie, and various sponsorships, Grumpy Cat amassed quite a bit of wealth in her short life. And on May 14, 2019, at age 7, she left us with her memories. Grumpy Cat rose to fame in 2012 due to a Reddit post. Her photo has been featured on several t-shirts, greeting cards, memes, and other products. Tartar Sauce was her true name, but we'll remember her as simply Grumpy. Hey Cat, wipe that frown off, you're rich. 6. Nala Cat, $100 million. There are Instagram celebrities, and then there's Nala Cat, the Siamese and tabby mix kitty. Nala Cat is arguably the biggest name out there for cat celebs. In fact, with 4.5 million fans on Instagram, yep, you heard us right, Nala holds the Guinness World Record for being the most famous cat on Instagram. Also on top of that, Nala has even won TikToker of the Year at the 11th Annual Shorty Awards. Oh, how we wish we were born as a Nala Cat. She has achieved international recognition outside of social media throughout the years. She was so popular that she was once interviewed by Oprah. Oh well, we can say that she is very fortunate. Again, pun intended. Nala proved that you don't have to come from wealth to be wealthy. She is a classic from rags to riches case. Yes, she purred her way to riches. Let's also give that a try ourselves as humans. The story of Nala starts at a home where the owners could no longer take care of the cats and kittens because there were simply too many. Now, she has an estimated $100 million net worth, stemming from endorsement deals, merchandise, and her premium cat food line. Her cuteness won over not only her new mom, but what seemed like the entire internet. Guys, we know you're already mind blown, but folks, hold on to your socks. This is simply getting crazier and competitive. 7. Choupette, $200 million. If you think only Mr. Filch from the Harry Potter universe was besotted with his cat, Mrs. Norris, then you're very, very mistaken, because it looks like late designer Karl Lagerfeld had immense love for his cat, Choupette. Lagerfeld's cat belonged to a friend who requested him to care for her while she was gone. Lagerfeld had grown so attached to the cat by the time she returned that he refused to let her go. Quite a mistake his friend made, or maybe not. After all, the cat became rich. After a few months, Lagerfeld named Choupette the most famous cat in the world and recruited a bodyguard, a chef, and 2 maids to look after her and pamper her. All of this is to maintain her opulent lifestyle. While the designer was alive, he ensured his cat only ate from silver plates and treated her to extravagant grooming visits. The designer's love for her knew no bounds, and he even designed a collection for her and called it Choupette in Love. Wealthy feline, eh? But you know what? She is just like some of us that simply hates everyone around and has very high standards, too sophisticated to work for cat food companies, and only prefers high-end brands. I mean, it seems like the rich thing to do. She's been a car brand ambassador and has her own beauty line, and of course, if work keeps pouring in, Choupette can keep adding to her coffers. When Lagerfeld died in 2019, rumors were that the kitty inherited $270 million. The furry feline today lives with Karl's housekeeper, Françoise Cassot, and reports that she's in good shape and is given tons of love. Now the last and the final on the list, the richest of the richest, is 8. Gunther IV, $375 million. Life is never boring if you're a spoiled pooch like Gunther VI, the world's richest dog. It's difficult to fathom any animal receiving over $400 million fortune, yet such a lucky pet does exist. Gunther IV, a descendant of the original world's wealthiest animal, is said to be worth $375 million. But what is money to a dog, even one as sophisticated as a German Shepherd? It does, however, offer a luxurious lifestyle. When it comes to spoiling your best friend, most people think of extra dog biscuits and bully sticks. However, this cool pooch lives in a 7,000 square foot Mediterranean-style Miami estate, purchased from Madonna in 2000 for $7.5 million. He spends most of his time in the master bedroom, with the rest of the home rented out for film and television projects. He also spends his time swimming in a customized pool, riding in his own limousine, and on private aircraft holidays. In other words, this four-legged pal has nothing but the best. Gunther IV enjoys the greatest delicacies, high-quality steaks, caviar, bottled water, and so on. He also has a personal maid who cleans up after him regularly, a butler who attends to his every whim, and round-the-clock protection. Not really the typical dog's life, is it? Gunther has his own firm, whose staff handles his holdings and guarantees the dynasty's money continues to rise. No, we're not jealous. You are. Or maybe a little. Well, who wouldn't be? On weekends, we can just imagine Pooch playing poker and his fellow rich pooches at the poker table smoking cigars. You know the picture we're referring to. So, what are your thoughts on these fortunate critters? What are you going to leave for your pet when you pass? Leave a comment below and tell us. Thanks to people's generous wills, these animals became the richest animals in the world. And thanks to you guys, we are also growing as a channel. For now, let's all dream big and aim for that grand luxury lifestyle so we can live half the lives some of these fun-loving animals have shown us today. Make sure to tag along. Leave a comment so we know you are alive, and if you haven't already done so, follow our channel. Share it with friends if you've liked it, and we'll see you all at the next one. Until then, watch some of the other interesting stuff we posted lately. We think you might enjoy it. Until next time, peace.